Oh yeah, that show sucks.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, but have you watched Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah.
So
Wheel of
funny
Time, nice graphics. It looks okay, but have you seen Wheel of Fortune?
What's so funny about Wheel of Fortune? It's been on for like 40 years.
Just the comparison is getting me. I don't know. Sure. Yeah,
Well,
Wheel of Time, but Wheel of Fortune.
I said both of them because they both have the term wheel in it, the word.
Yeah,
wheel
I
in
know.
It. So from there, I got to.
Okay, I get it.
And I asked you about Wheel of Fortune. I thought they might have been like a similar movie, like how Guardians of the Galaxy and the Rise of Guardians are actually in the same verse because Guardians is in the title. Hello?
Okay. So we're recording.
What's up, everyone? Happy Halloween week. I think Halloween's tomorrow if you're watching this on drop day. Whatever. I don't know. I forgot to look at the dates. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. It's Andrew's favorite holiday. Ben hates it, obviously. And I am right in the middle. So what's going on, boys? How we doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Indeed. Ben, what I have to settle this. Jesus Christ almighty. The chat before we signed on. Why did you keep saying, are you Letterkennying me or something? Ben would not say anything other than figure it out in the chat with no context before we jumped on. Does this make sense to you, listener? No. Well, it doesn't make sense to me either because there's no context. I don't know what's going on. And he signed on with this crackhead energy right out of the gate. He was waiting in a closet to scare his wife before you didn't get on to record.
Trapped in a closet.
I don't know what is going on.
Good.
Sick. Okay.
And to Ben, he's like, just where I want them.
Just where I like to be.
We doing good today, bud?
Who are you talking to?
You.
I'm doing
we have
wonderful.
questions.
How are you?
Great. You were just, you either come falling asleep 10 minutes into a road trip, or you come full steam. And I guess we got you on full steam.
Are
today.
we driving? No. Then I'm great.
We're driving.
It feels like driving along the Pacific and you seeing it for the first time right now.
Feels like driving me crazy. Am I right?
But in like 10 minutes, it could be, okay, I've already seen the Pacific. Time to go to sleep.
Well, yeah. There we are. We like to live in that little ground.
I did watch the Pacific also back in like 2010 when it came out. Great actors in that thing.
Dear God.
Are we using word?
What are you talking about?
Wait, you do know about the Pacific, right?
I know about the Pacific, the show.
The show, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ben said, what are you talking about? I was just making sure he knew exactly what I was talking about.
10 years ago?
Yeah, it's great. Come on, it's on HBO now. Or
It's
Netflix.
subpar compared to Brand of Brothers.
I mean, Brand of Brothers, yes, I know. It is subpar, but it's still good for what it is. Come on.
It's fine. For the Brand of Brothers.
Are you excited for the new one coming out?
No.
I'm interested. I like the dogfight stuff, so
I'll watch it, but I've yet to see a good World War II dogfight centric show.
Pearl Harbor, hello.
Trash.
3 hours of a love story, a couple explosions, done.
So
Red Tails, Red Tails.
Hello.
Racist.
Bad.
You're racist. You're racist. I'm just kidding. Probably shouldn't throw that around.
Pretty quick to jump that gun there, bud.
I had that locked and loaded. I'm like, I'm going to mention Red Tails.
You're like, what about Red Tails? Oh, Jesus. How's y'all's weeks going? Anything exciting? Come on.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Give me something.
Next topic.
Okay.
I have something that will be
spooky
exciting.
Shit happening now.
Ooh, what's up?
About the rest of the week.
It's this weekend, isn't it? You fucking son of a bitch. I hate you so much. Oh my God, I hate
it's
you.
This weekend. It's this weekend.
Go ahead. Tell everyone what you're doing.
I'm going to see Balancing Composure. I'm pretty sure nobody cares. But
Nobody
among this
cares at all
crowd,
except me.
yeah.
I think they're more interested in my hatred towards you right now than the concert. So
Yeah. I should have just not said the reason for it and let him be like, why is he ripping into Andrew right now?
when aren't I ripping into Andrew right now?
That's true.
Are you excited?
I am.
Are you just gonna stand in the back with your Coca-Cola and shoegaze out?
My
All he
Coca-Cola.
does.
I mean, you're in
I'll have
Atlanta,
Aaron with
Coca-Cola,
me,
Atlanta.
so probably. That's
You
true.
taking the kid?
No.
No.
He's staying with my parents.
Why would you take your child to a show?
I always thought if anyone would bring a child to a show, it'd be Andrew at some point with big old
Yeah, but not a
headphones on.
3-year-old though. Oh, I'm gonna take him to some shows.
I've seen photos of like 2-year-olds at shows with headsets on and stuff. Come on,
He's also
you weren't gonna
terrified
take...
of loud noises right now, so
Really?
yeah, like
You know,
if,
awesome.
you know, what like really cool guys with the souped out Hondas that sound like absolute ass rips by the in front of the house. He
Mhm.
like freaks out.
Blows by and rips ass.
Yeah, you know, as they do. Are you okay,
Yeah, I hear
Ben?
you.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I wasn't sure what your face meant. Like if you were like, you just look like you were judging a lot of what was being said right then.
That's how he always looks.
That's true. Yeah, that's my comfort zone.
Making others
Judgment.
uncomfortable. Judgment.
Judgment is my comfort. That's my
Judge
favorite
Ben.
hobby.
Fuck Judge Judy. We got Judge Ben in here. I unfortunately have no exciting Uber stories.
Oh, no.
Everyone's been lame, so I'm
Aw.
sorry. Won't be able to bring any of those in. Met some cool
Damn.
people. That's about it. That's it. That's basically my whole week.
Spooky shit. Let's go.
Spooky shit. All right. You know what? Let's just dive into it, y'all.
Yeah, buddy.
I wish we had some
want the
transition
spooky
sounds.
dookie. No transition.
There it is.
There you go. There you go. There's your transition, baby.
I have a mummified man story. Yes, we're mummying people in America still, apparently.
Okay.
His name is Stone Man Willie. He's a mummified man He's a mummified man who's been around for 128 years on display in Pennsylvania.
Why do I feel like I've heard of this?
That's right. You have Pennsylvania ties.
Yeah, where at in Pennsylvania?
Let me skim for that. Reading, Reading. I'm guessing Reading.
I don't know.
Reading.
Reading is Red.
Usually Reading is Redd. Why are we getting to the freaking spelling bee segment of the podcast? Let's see. Reading, PA. You can continue. I'm going to investigate.
I'm just going to read from this article from sky.com. A mummified man is going to receive a proper burial after being on display at a funeral home in Pennsylvania for 128 years.
What the hell?
Known as Stone Man Willie, the man died in a local jail in 1895 where he suffered kidney failure after being arrested for pickpocketing. He was accidentally mummified, though, when the freaking people used a new embalming technique, which accidentally mummified him, yes. Dressed in a suit and a bow tie, Stone Man Willie has been on display in a coffin with a red sash across his chest. His hair and teeth remain intact, and his skin has been a leathery appearance for a good while now. Yeah, he's been just sitting in these people's retirement home on display. Like, open casket, too. Like, come check homeboy
attraction.
out.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry about your loss, by the way. I'm sure your grandpa was a great man. By the way, if you want to look in look in the other room, we have a very old dead guy. He beats out your grandpa by a long time.
All right, look at this old fuck over here.
Yeah.
So he was given a fake name at this time of his arrest because the man could not be identified with no paperwork on him. And they weren't able to contact any relatives. But using historical documents, Stoneman Willie's real name has been identified and will be inscribed at the bottom of his tombstone when his body is buried. Happened a couple weeks ago, October 7th.
What's his name? His real name? Or it doesn't say.
I think it does. I think I see the tombstone in a photo, and I don't. How do they not give the name of this person? What the fuck?
What a tease.
Yeah, they never get right. We don't refer to him as a mummy. We refer to him as our friend Willie. The funeral director said, "Dude, there's something wrong with this funeral director. I don't know about this one."
He's like holding his hand at night and telling him his life story and venting to him.
Oh,
or some shit.
He's probably done more.
Ben,
than that,
are
too.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if this is a gimmick or not.
No.
Oh, like
it's
like a gimmick of Taylor's, or if it's a gimmick of the funeral home.
It's a gimmick of the funeral home.
Oh,
They got away with putting a random body on display.
As you thinking the body's fake.
No, the body's real, you ding dong. I'm talking about the mummy, like the lore, and I'm like, okay, dude, what?
Like they're using it as like a business, not venture, but like an attraction thing. Yeah, a gimmick to attract people.
I mean, I think that's obviously what they're doing. He's been such an icon.
Well, then why am I getting harassed? Okay, for bringing the truth to light.
Well, you don't even know what you're talking about after that. The funeral home had petitioned the state for permission to keep the body instead of burying it to monitor the process of the experimental embalming technique. Sure. They were probably charging people $5 to come see this damn body. That's why they wanted to keep it around.
It's a carnival attraction they used off a dead person. It's
yep. But it's just crazy that there's been a mummified body just on display out here. So you can just go see it.
Is it crazy? Have you ever heard of King Tut?
But he's not on... What? No, stop.
That was their cultural practice, though, not an accidental embalming.
Isn't King Tut on display, though?
I mean, yeah, technically, but not his mummy.
Kill him! Oh, kill him!
He's in the sarcophagus. Oh, my God.
And an American mummy, though, my guy. Whatever.
There's no such thing.
That sounds like it sounds like a spin-off, like a studio is trying to get money off of like
this sounds like a Blumhouse
American
picture.
Vampire or something like that.
Yeah, American
Vampire. What if we spin this off?
A mummy in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Reading Pennsylvania is about an hour outside of Philadelphia, so that's outside of my radar with my ties to Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, you were just lying to me then. So why does it sound familiar?
Kill him.
Well, whatever.
Next scary incident that's happened recently, and I didn't even have an article.
Was that scary? You said next scary, implying that the last one was scary.
Jesus.
Taylor saw that come across. Taylor saw that come across his feed and just went, ah!
People would be scared of seeing of a dead body. Yes, that was scary. Next scary incident, y'all, actually happened here in Portland, which is just a scary city in general. But it happened a few days ago. A flight coming from a little town called Everett, north of Seattle, heading to San Francisco, had to be emergency landed in Portland because the pilot was trying to shut off the engines and kill everyone on board.
Oh, sick.
Now, there's more to that story. So this guy was on standby who is a pilot with the airline. This was a part of them, Alaska Airlines. And apparently they allowed them to sit in the passenger seat of the plane if it's open, which also, like, I thought there was always two pilots. So why is there an open seat up in that bitch? But anyways, they allowed him to sit up there. And he, like I said, he's a pilot for the airlines. He came in apparently high on mushrooms.
Classic PNW behavior.
Yes. Yeah, right? Not too far from where we were. Started shutting the engines off mid-flight, and the pilot had to fight him to stop it. And I guess they did get shut off, and they got back on. They dropped a little bit. But they emergency landed in Portland to get him off the plane, and he's been charged with 83 attempted murder charges.
Oof.
From the passenger seat?
Yeah, of the air. Well,
like the co-pilot chair.
Yeah, the co-pilot seat.
Okay, sorry, those are two very different seats.
I guess those are. I guess those are different seats.
I was like, how are you shutting engines off from first class?
I'm sorry.
Like, what are you doing?
In my head, I'm so used to passengers because I work in a car. But yes,
I work in a car. Seat. It's such a funny sentence. Sorry, guys, I work in a car.
But yeah, I don't get scared much out there, but my plane's engine shutting off will have my heart rate going. I don't know about you guys.
No, you know what wings are for? Gliding. You're falling with style. You're fine.
Okay, Buzz.
Okay. God, why are you such a negative Nancy tonight? Jesus.
Gotta bring the counterpoints, baby.
Oh, God.
Classic white boy energy. Gotta play devil's advocate.
I live in the Venn diagram world, all right? Pros and cons. I'll meet you somewhere in the middle. Gotta equal it out.
My life is a pie chart.
Pie.
Oh my God.
I knew that'd get you.
So, did they emergency land at the airport?
Yeah,
in
Portland.
Portland? Oh, okay.
In Portland. Yeah, they got him freaking under control and shit.
Not as interesting. I want them to emergency land in like a canal. And then
you want them to actually crash. Okay, gotcha.
I want speed 3 to happen, all right? Then you got me.
They just emergency land on the 5.
Can we talk about how Speed 2 was about a cruise ship?
No, we can't because it's not on topic.
I want to talk about that. That always pissed me off. I'm sorry. Moving on.
Wait, I didn't know there was a Speed 2.
Oh, you don't need to know about it, but it's on a cruise ship, my guy.
Just skip it. Just ignore the fact that was even said, and you're fine.
I was going to say,
it was bad enough.
Ignorance.
It was bad enough that Speed 1 was on a fucking commuter bus. Now it's Speed 2. Cruise ship. All right, moving on. 90s stuff. What's up, guys?
Wait, speeding in a cruise ship. Speeding.
You got that. Yes, you just got that.
The whole end of the movie is a giant cruise ship crashing into a pier town.
Yes, that's it.
Like a dockside town.
Now, there is a bomb on board that they had to keep it above a certain speed, but it's like 5 knots. Like, what?
Oh my gosh.
Good stuff.
Keanu Reeves isn't in it. You don't need to know anymore.
Sandra Bullock is, though. So
she does not save.
Wait, is it Sandra Bullock or the other one?
I don't know.
They both look alike. I don't know.
The woman I will always think of the blind side for.
Oh, her.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a fake, that movie. I don't know if you've heard. I told that story.
Yeah, it was a fake.
So we don't talk about it anymore.
Okay. There's been so many weird silences already on this episode. How long? We're
He said we don't talk about it anymore. We don't talk about it, my guy.
Keep Pippa guessing.
Yeah, I'm done.
I have some new Mandela effects for y'all. Are y'all fans of those? Fans hearing about them, being like, huh? Things that make you go, huh?
Mandela.
Are you sure that's what Mandela effect means?
Yeah.
What?
Things that make you go, huh?
Because I go, huh, when I hear them, like, that ain't right. Huh.
Literally anything that makes you go, huh?
What? Do you know what a Mandela effect is?
It's something where the mass populace believes one thing, but it's not actually true, right? Yes. Like the whole Sinbad thing.
It's
otherwise known as a lie.
It's like
fake
we all
shared
think
experience.
It happened, and the Mandela effect is that somehow reality changed at some point, and those things don't exist anymore.
All I know is that whenever I hear Mandela effect, I think of the Manchurian Candidate, and I know I'm wrong in both instances, and so I just stop talking.
Is that what you were thinking this whole time?
No, I know the Mandela effect is like a mass group of people. That's what I associate it with. Is that movie?
Taylor's like, we got some new Mandela effects here, and Ben's just like,
Sleeper Agent.
That movie. Why are we talking about the Manchurian Candidate?
Is that the Clooney one?
No.
This one kind of. I feel like I'm gonna be an idiot here if y'all say something. Does C-3PO have a silver leg?
At some point he did, yeah. I thought. Because he has to get repaired, right?
I can't tell if Ben's thinking.
No,
or just fucking annoyed.
He's a red arm.
Apparently,
I do remember him having a red arm.
C-3PO and silver leg, it comes up in a lot of shit, and I had no idea.
He never had a silver leg. And why is that like the second most searched thing on Google?
Because it's a Mandela effect.
It immediately popped up. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was about to say it was his arm.
Look at the photos.
I thought I remembered this. Well, I don't remember him having it the whole time. This is claiming that he always had it. That's not true.
Look at the.
But I could have swore
there's footage from the movies on here. There's footage from the
yeah.
shows.
There's a silver leg. See, this shot's from Empire Strikes Back. It's with him and the other protocol droid running behind R2D2, and it's a clearly not gold leg from the knee down.
So is this pissing y'all off right now?
No.
And there's another shot of them in Return of the Jedi, and the same leg is also silver from the knee down.
I had never noticed that leg was silver.
I also haven't watched like the originals in 15 years.
Yeah, but
that's fair.
C-3PO, you draw him; he's all gold.
No, I don't draw C-3PO. What are you talking
Oh, as a child, you've drawn him at certain point, my guy.
I've never
You've had
drawn
figurines.
C-3PO.
I bet you those figurines at some point was all gold.
I've never had a C-3PO
Okay,
figurine.
I'm sure.
Who
Even I
the
did.
hell collects robots from Star Wars? It's either a Jedi or a Sith. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've owned droid toys because they come with some of them. Like
exactly.
I don't know. I will say I completely forgot this was a thing for sure until you mentioned it.
Yeah,
but then
'cause
something
it's
clicked
like-
and I was like, oh yeah.
The knee down. That is okay. Cool.
It's not in a lot of shots to where you would notice it all the time. Like usually he's
Look,
just having a mild panic attack from the waist up in camera view.
I'm seeing Lego figurines, all this shit that just all have a straight silver leg, and I've just never seen that before in my life. It has always been.
I've
gold.
never seen it in Legos. That's interesting.
Right?
Huh.
Well, it depends. There's multiple models produced by Lego for different variants of C-3PO. So, boom, roasted. Got him, Cody.
Here we go. Here's another one. This one's kind of hot right now.
Berenstein or Berenstein?
Nope.
The Mandela effect's so hot right now.
In the Britney Spears "Oops, I Did It Again" music video. Do y'all know which one I'm talking about? The red suit.
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay.
Yes, I do remember. I
like
think.
dancing around or
I'm sorry. First of all, the "Oops, I Did It Again" is not the red suit. So you're already Mandela'd.
No, it ain't. Oops, I Did It Again. It's
Is it the red suit or is it the like?
Oops, I
weird
Did It Again
fishnet
is the
outfit?
schoolgirl.
No, because that was "Oops, I Did It Again" is from her later material. It's not like the classic material. Silent type.
Maybe one more time.
Is it the red suit? Jesus,
Yes,
I don't
it
even
is.
know. This is I'm wrong.
Anyways, moving on. Well, no, keep staying here, but moving on.
About to say the schoolgirl Britney Spears apparently did a number on me, so
I was about to say.
that's where it started and stopped.
This is it for me.
According to everyone, Britney Spears in that music video was wearing a headset, like one of those microphones attached to your ear and stuff, and it comes out, the little puffy one in the front.
Except she wasn't.
If you go back and watch that video now, she is not. Yet there are dolls from that music video, and there's also Halloween costumes from pictures from that time of everyone wearing a headset for some reason.
Oh,
Or
interesting.
was it in the music video?
People claim it is. Claim it was. Like why
The
would it be
video
on?
is literally there. Why would they put microphones on a costume / doll? Because Britney Spears is a superstar pop sensation, and the kids want to sing into a little microphone to be like them.
I don't know.
I do. It's marketing. That's what it is.
No, it's the Mandela effect, is what it is. I couldn't say it out that straight.
That's the game, Ben.
So yeah, that one's a hot one right now, especially with how crazy that woman's gone. All right, here we go. Another movie
Interesting.
or a movie for you. Are y'all familiar with the movie Scary Movie from 2000?
I am.
Horror comedy. They did a make fun of this the famous scene from The Sixth Sense. I see dead people. What do they say in the movie?
Don't
Bro,
they say,
I haven't
I
seen the
see-
movie in 20 years, but
Is it I see white people?
That's what you think, right?
I'm pretty sure it's I see white people.
Apparently, if you go back, yeah, that's what everyone thinks. That's what everyone thinks is said. If you go watch that movie, though, he actually says, "I see dead people."
Does he really?
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
What is it?
Are you talking about going and watching it on the stream? Because streaming services are known to adjust the movies to different things.
I don't know. You can go watch a DVD or something. I have
a lot of the Disney streaming movies have like edits in there from what was out in the original release. So like anything with streaming,
who the hell is editing Scary Movie 23 years later?
Have you seen Scary Movie? That shit is not. It does not hold up. There are some jokes in there that is just like, you cannot get away with that.
White people jokes stay though. Hey, come on. Have you seen Undercover Brother?
Give Karen anything to cry about, and you're dealing with crap.
We live off Karen tears. Come on.
We live off Karen tears.
Sometimes I go out there and watch a YouTube Karen freak out videos. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, they don't say I see white people, which I feel like I've heard a million times in my life, and it's been a joke and shit. Like anytime I'm out and it's just a massive array of white people, I think I always go, I see white people, to Jade, like joking around and shit. Okay, I got a couple more. What's the Smokey, the
bear?
The fire, yeah. It's Smokey the Bear, right?
I've heard it Smokey the Bear, and I've also heard it Smokey Bear.
You have heard it. Okay. So that's the one I was kind of confused on, because apparently it's only Smokey Bear, but everyone's always said the bear the whole time. That's a dumb one.
I feel like that could be chalked up because there's so many bear characters in like pop culture, not like front and center, but like everybody knows of some kind of character, mascot, whatever, that's a bear. And usually the name has a "the" in between the name and the bear.
I'll give you that one.
So maybe that's why.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy to figure out, that one. But that one's, people are freaking out on that one apparently right now. And the last one. You were going to say something, Ben? You did some research?
No, I'm fixed on this dead people, white people thing, and it's bothering me because it's like
we need to go back.
Studio edits are a thing.
I just don't see why they would edit that. I think you can go on YouTube and like see old clips and stuff too. Like that you
don't see why they would edit that. Expand your mind.
I mean, they edit other shit.
I mean,
edit stuff like that. That's a iconic scene. They wouldn't edit that.
I also, to be honest, I kind of agree here that of all the jokes that would have made it through editing, the one poking fun at white people probably would have made it through.
Yeah.
Bruh, Anakin ain't the same, okay? Ghost Anakin ain't the same. I rest my case.
Oh, they're changing.
Yeah, but that wasn't because of cultural insensitivity. That was because of Lucas wanting to have
culture
more
It's also a $1 billion franchise. Scary
You're
movie.
talking about editing a movie in post after it's released. Change people.
The reason matters, though.
Nah.
The reason matters, and that wasn't
the outcome.
And that also wasn't the studio's. And that also wasn't the studio's call. That was George Lucas's call.
And who is George Lucas? He is the studio.
Oh my god.
I rest my case.
We're moving on.
Okay.
I'm not even going to read this last one. This is too trivial over here.
Well, now I want to hear it.
It's a dumb one. All right, whatever. We'll read it. You remember the old popping in an old VHS of Disney movies? And Disney screen would pop up and Tinkerbell would come on the screen and shit.
Yeah.
You remember that? Apparently everyone thought she actually wrote out the term Disney on it, but apparently she just flies on the screen and walks away. That's it. It was dumb.
Oh. I thought I remembered her not doing the whole name, but writing out the D.
Nope. And she doesn't do anything. She literally just pops on the screen and flies away. Everyone thought so too.
That one got me.
I think everyone's confused with the Disney Channel thing. You know, everyone like wrote the thing on the Disney Channel. You thinking the same thing I have to.
Hey, I'm Logan. Well, a lot of things come to mind, but for some reason my head went to, hey, I'm Logan Paul. You're watching Disney Channel. And he does his little... Have you ever seen Logan Paul's?
Damn. I don't know what Logan Paul got famous for. I only know Logan Paul.
He was on Disney.
He was
on Disney. Yeah, and I can't remember what show.
Disney?
It was like...
He's an actor?
Yeah, he was. He was on one of the like more late generation.
Are you talking about
Disney
Jake
shows.
Paul?
Oh, sorry,
It's
not Logan
Jake
Paul.
Paul.
Jake Paul. Yeah, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul was on Disney.
Yeah,
Which one's the
Jake's
older
the
one?
young one.
Jake's the young one. I always thought Logan was fucking Vine, like all that shit.
He was.
Yeah,
He was?
Logan was Vine. Yeah,
Gotcha.
he's the one
Yeah.
who went to the Japanese suicide forest and all that stuff.
Oh,
and got
that's
canceled
right.
and came back and
That's right. Oh well, I don't know why we're talking about them, but yes, I know the Logan Paul one.
yeah, some of the worst humans on the planet. So,
Yeah, right.
anyways,
Hey, Prime Energy gets me going though. I'm just saying. All right, that's enough Mandela effects. I think it's time to move on to the question of the week.
okay.
Thank you for contributing this week, Ben, in a proper term, not a
Fuck you, Andrew. I get the thanks.
What?
not like last week. Well, Andrew didn't contribute this week, but I guess he could say it out loud here.
Wait, what? I did contribute this week. I said so many ideas.
I'm literally talking about answering the question of the week, you dangus.
Oh, okay.
Jesus
I
Christ,
thought we were talking
guy.
about ideas.
No, you
Wow, I was really ready to defend myself there.
Hey! Question of the week. You've just been teleported to... It disappeared. You've just been teleported into the last scary movie you watched. Which movie was it, and would you survive? Now, Ben, you shared an answer on here. What did you watch?
I don't know. Read it out.
You could just read it yourself.
You could also read it because you're looking at it.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil, and his answer, no, he would not survive.
Exactly.
Okay. Thanks for contributing.
I did.
that movie.
Why would you forget? It's a horror classic. It is
pretty
a
sure
classic every year.
I'm pretty sure you showed me that, actually.
Officer, we have had a doozy of a day. Yep. That whole movie. So good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
It's a good movie.
Jade and I, we've been just putting random ass fucking horror movies that come on the horror category on these apps and shit. And we watched one last night called The Pyramid. Ooh, that was bad.
I'm sorry.
You saw that?
No, it just sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was a classic handheld camera type shit, except it was it's basically The Mummy meets like horror movie. There wasn't
that a classic?
with a classic style of shooting. Yes,
The trope of found footage kind of thing.
yeah.
You mean the early 2000s classic?
So a classic.
Ah!
You just describe
It's
a classic.
getting there
with a
for
classic.
us now.
I mean, yeah, I'm about to say, with our age, okay.
I
maybe,
mean, Blair Witch
but,
is like 97.
within 20 years does not scream classic to me.
Blink-182 was on a classic rock station on Spotify the other day. So
That's all you need to say.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I heard Foo Fighters on the Gator like 10 years ago. So, anyways, the whole movie was it was literally like Egyptian lore. There wasn't like any mystic beings. Like they had Anubis at the end, and that was the big baddie, like killing everyone in the stuck in the pyramid and stuff. It was a fourth pyramid, or no, a pyramid found beneath the pyramids in the Giza and stuff like that.
Okay, I want to watch this now.
Yeah, it's not even that scary. Like all right, Andrew, if you want a scary movie, you watch that one because I know you don't watch them at all. You might like.
I just want to watch it because I'm an absolute sucker for Egyptian stuff.
It is straight Egyptian shit. They're talking about everything in it,
Love it.
like all the hieroglyphics and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd die on that one. Because Anubis is like judging, like he takes your heart, and he's like, sending you to the afterlife and stuff.
Is he like weighing their hearts and stuff?
Mm-hmm. It's like a legit lore in it, but made into like a horror movie setup. And
Yeah, I kind of want to watch this now.
yeah, I definitely would have been killed then. Going back, Andrew, have you watched a scary movie recently?
I mean, not recently. For some reason, the main one that sticks out in my head as probably one of the most recent ones that you would actually consider a horror movie, it'd probably be The Strangers. And yeah, I'm surviving the hell out of that because those people are idiots in that movie.
Considered a horror movie? That is a horror movie, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's a horror movie. Bro, we had someone watching The Strangers in our bar the other day, like straight up ordered a couple drinks, like over the course of 2.5 hours watching The Strangers. And I was like, honestly, this is the life. Get your free Wi-Fi and watch a horror movie.
That would definitely be a horror movie.
Those literally zero logic to the
Yeah.
victims in that movie. None at all. Yeah, I'm surviving because I ain't gonna do any of the shit that they did.
It's just 3 idiots outside your home, my guy.
Yeah.
Someone responded with The Shining, and they said, "I don't know," with a melty face. Like, what about
You're
you?
not surviving The Shining.
No.
You don't think so? I mean, by the end of it, the main threat is just possessed Jack Nicholson. Just push the dude over and run.
That's the thing, is you're not implanting yourself in the middle of like Jack Nicholson going crazy. It's like you're being affected by The Shining, by the building. That's the way I think of it. Is you're gonna be mentally effed. So no,
I guess when you have stuff like that involved, and it's not just Jack Nicholson going crazy and you're the normal one, you're actually being affected, maybe the logic kind of goes out the window. Maybe you're not thinking clearly.
True.
So
it's
I guess
just an axe, though. I mean, just kill him. Come on.
Yeah, just freaking push him down the stairs. He was walking up to you. Just push him down the stairs.
Throw a chair at him. Come on. This person said The Hills Have Eyes, and I fucking doubt it. It's true. No one would survive that.
Fair.
This person
they
said
just drive faster.
Yeah, exactly. Here's an idea: drive away from the hills. Easy enough.
Go where there's no ice.
Shut the fuck. Ben, have you seen this one? A movie called Look Away.
Oh, I'm rolling. Oh, bye.
What is happening?
No, I have not seen Look Away. It does not look good.
They said Look Away. Probably, I wouldn't switch places with my reflection. So,
but Jason Isaacs is in it, so that's cool.
Oh.
So you look at your reflection, you get trapped in a mirror. Is that the deal?
Yeah, I think I remember this trailer. Yeah, like your reflection is like its own entity.
Okay.
Interesting. Next person, The Conjuring, and they said they would survive because I'm covered by the blood, but still would rather not deal with it. Okay.
What?
Oh, we're just gonna leave that one right there. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Last one, The Black Phone, the newest one with was it Ethan Hawke?
Ethan Hawke.
He said The Black Phone. Daddy Ethan is cooked. Better wrestling, stand up, and cardio. Oh, got it.
he's saying
he's
going to
whoop Ethan's ass because he has better wrestling, stand up, and cardio. Gotcha.
There you go.
I thought he's.
Have y'all seen that movie?
No, I thought he was insulting.
No, but
Ethan.
Isn't the whole thing where he like traps the kid in a room?
I guess it's
uses, how would you beat the crap out of Ethan Hawke if you're like starved?
I don't know.
I
also need to watch the movie to rest my case, but
that movie also popped up under popped up on my movie list on like I think Netflix or whatever under the Supernatural. I thought that movie was just pretty straightforward guy.
No, it's
there's dead kids. Like the ghosts of other kids are appearing to the kid who's currently trapped in there, and they're like trying to help him escape and stuff. Yeah, it was one of those movies that I actually thought looked really good when I saw the trailer, but I heard it was very mixed. But I'm not a horror fan, so maybe I would love it.
I just love his Daddy Ethan is cooked. I thought he meant like he's done acting and he sucks at acting now. Like, damn. But yeah, that's all the comments we have this week. Andrew, do you plan on watching any scary movies this season?
I mean, probably not. I listen. So I've said this before. I listen to a lot of audio drama stuff like podcasts, and I prefer my horror stuff in that form because it's much more. It leaves a lot more to the imagination, especially if it's done right. And I don't know. I just like it. Plus, I can do other things while listening. Shut up, Ben. And then I listen to that kind of stuff all the time. So I will be listening to stuff like that.
What about like thrillers that are like really intense? Like
I like
consider
thrillers.
those scary movies and stuff. You know, like jump scare thriller.
Like one of those that comes to mind. It was kind of between The Strangers and this because it's more of a thriller. The Secret Window.
I
The
guess
Johnny
you
Depp
consider
movie where he's a serial killer.
You know what I put in these categories is the Up, Get Out, those movies and stuff like that. Those are like horror thriller type vibes. They're not really.
Yeah.
Up is scary?
Well, what did I
Up-
say? Up? No, well,
the Pixar movie.
Yeah, Up's
I
very
mean-
scary.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. I was going nope. All these single words.
Yeah.
My bad. In my head, I was thinking Up 2 was the third one that just came out, but that's nope.
Up 2 was the third one that came out.
Ben,
What-
tell me
Where
trouble
are you
following.
right now?
When I was saying Up, I was thinking of the newest one that came out as in Nope. That's why I said Up. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But those are horror thrillers in my opinion. They're
What
not
are
scary
what are
movies at
some
all.
what are some recs for some thrillers that you would say other than like those two that you just mentioned?
Oh God, what do you think, Ben?
He asked you.
No, I'm asking both of y'all.
Oh,
Help me.
we have to get back to you on that one. Oh, update. I watched the Meg 2 last night.
Oh Jesus
I
Christ!
know you're,
How
know
was
you're
it?
excited for this one.
I was
Oh,
waiting for this.
So, like the Megs were in the movie for like 3 minutes. To be honest with you, it wasn't good. It lost like a $60,000 budget. I feel like it went like straight to DVD really really fast. Like
Oof.
the first one, you can actually get away with calling it the Meg because like the issue is the Meg. And this one, the Megs were kind of just swimming in the water and eating whatever falls in it while there's a bunch of other shit happening. So there's my synopsis of the Meg. It's not good. It's not good. Meg 2, I'm sorry. Meg for 1. Quality cinema right there. I love it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. All right, moving on to our.
Have you seen Scream?
Yeah, it's been a long
That's more
time.
than
Have you have you
It's in the
seen
slasher
Last Night in
thing.
Soho? It's not
I have-
slasher. It's thriller.
I have not seen that.
Go watch Last Night in Soho for
Okay.
sure. Have you seen The Witch?
I have not.
Go watch The Witch. It's more of
That
an
one did look
unsettling. It's really good. It is a good narrative piece. It's more of like an unsettling kind of deal.
That's one of those ones that when I remember seeing the trailer, I was kind of interested in it just because of the cinematography and stuff. It looked like it was
Yeah,
just
it's a
very
beautiful movie.
pleasing movie to watch.
One that I always enjoyed. Did you ever see The Crazies?
It
I
was
did not.
fine.
I enjoyed that movie a lot. I don't know why. It was kind of just.
Is that
on
the Leo
rotation for
one?
me. No, The Crazies
No.
is the one with oh God, I forget his damn name, but
Dumel.
yeah, he's the guy that plays the sheriff in Mandalorian in that random town and gets shot during the standoff.
Oh yeah,
with,
that dude.
Yeah, what's his name? Timothy.
I just always think of him as the handsome guy from The Office.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot
That
he was on
everybody-
there.
Everybody's drooling over.
Right. But the town's water gets like infected and out in the middle of Kansas or some shit, and like they don't turn into zombies, but they're like running around just wanting to kill people like any ways possible and shit. And he's a town sheriff
just-
trying to get out.
Could have just made it about a regular town in Kansas.
Have you
Pretty
seen
much.
Dead Silence? I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before. Go watch Dead Silence,
Which one is that one?
where the puppets, where the lady of the opera or the orchestra house uses her marionettes to kill people, and you don't die unless you scream.
Yeah,
So you have to be quiet. And so, like,
Interesting.
she would mess with you, and she would drop you from the banisters, and you'd yell because that's a natural reaction of falling, and that's when she kills you. But like,
Interesting.
if you stayed quiet the whole time, you're fine. It was an interesting premise, and I love it. It's underrated. Go watch it.
I was just trying to give him thrillers, not actually scary movies for him because
It's a thriller. It's not scary. I mean,
Would you-
it's scary if you're a little
Yeah.
bitch, but like,
Wow. Okay. Would you consider A Quiet Place a thriller?
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
that is a thriller. That's all.
Because
it
I've
is.
yet to watch that, and it's something that I've been wanting to watch for a long time.
You
Oh,
haven't seen A
what?
Quiet Place?
I
Yeah,
know.
You're
I know.
already wrong.
Holy
Go
shit, my
watch that.
guy! You would love The Quiet Place.
I know, and I want to watch that and the second one because I know they're doing a day one movie. They're doing
Especially
right
now
about
that you're
when
a
it
dad,
happens.
you're really gonna have a hard time.
Oh,
That's
shit.
true. Oh God,
Dude.
Oh,
I was
that movie's gonna That's gonna fuck you up.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Oh my
No,
god, dude,
no,
I,
you got to.
Nope.
You got to.
It's a good movie.
I was having such a hard time just catching up on the boys, watching everything with Homelander's son. I'm like, no, I can't do this. Like,
No.
I'm weak when it comes to that now.
Nope. Yep. You signed up for this one.
I guess I'll torture myself.
Not take out the parent issue in the movie. It's a fucking awesome, like intense, quiet movie and stuff. So
Yeah,
and also has Jim obviously is in it, and what's his name? Cillian.
Isn't Cillian Murphy in the second one?
Yeah, he's in the first one too, but he's in the second one more.
Oh, okay.
You'll see why and shit. So, moving on. We're still staying on the same topic though, kind of. We are doing. Andrew, you had this great idea. We're going to battle out some horror villains here. We're going to discuss who would win.
Freddy Krueger wins all day.
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale in the form of a bracket. Everyone's favorite.
Nice way to sneak that in there.
I couldn't think of a better way to do this. So, yes, 16-team bracket with some horror villain baddies on here. We're going to find who's the
Horror villain daddies.
I said baddies, but I'll take daddies as well.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to just start this one off in the beginning. Ben's favorite, Freddy Krueger.
I legitimately don't know what Ben's feelings are on this entire episode.
I think he's
far.
crying.
He's at his wit's end over there.
Freddy Krueger, and let's actually discuss this. Don't just blurt out name. Freddy Krueger versus the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers.
Freddy Krueger.
I would agree with that because the Creeper it's a semi-annual thing, right? It's like every so many years.
It's every
and
is it 4 years or 20 years?
It's every 23. The 23rd spring on the 23rd day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's a lot easier to deal with, I feel like. Where
I guess
you cannot help but dream. Yeah, you can't help but dream.
And who rules the dream world? Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
What kind of sleep?
But I'd be alright. He's my kin.
What?
I've grown up my entire.
There was just a silence of like, he's my kin. And I was like, what are you talking about?
I've grown up my entire life hearing that joke from everybody else. I make that joke and everyone's like, what?
Freddy Krueger wins this one, hands down.
Yeah, I would say so.
Do y'all know the abilities of the Creeper by any chance?
I've only seen the first one, and it's been a while.
Homeboy's
I
a
can't really
demon.
remember.
It's fine.
He has regenerative powers. He has a high level of durability. He has survived gunshot wounds.
How do you rate that? Huh? How do you rate a high level of durability?
Because he's been impaled by harpoons multiple times, including head wounds.
Have you seen Freddy?
No matter what happens to him, he comes back every 23 or so years or whatever.
I wonder if he's like...
I just remember the end of the first movie, I think it was, right, where he's mounted to the inside of the barn. The guy just has a minigun, like, sitting, or a 50 cal sitting there pointed at him at all times.
Yeah.
Is that the... No,
wait,
the
no,
end of the
that's
first movie is where he's wearing the skin of Homeboy.
Yeah, the guy, the brother.
And Waiting, and Goosebumps, and the Walrus.
I don't know. I guess we go with Freddy there, but I mean, when he's awake, though, like he's whooping his ass, right? Freddy's ass.
No.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot for a second that this is versus each other. I forgot. Yeah, who's to say? All of Freddy's power comes from the dream world. Who's to say that the Creeper even dreams? This is versus.
Freddy's power comes from people being afraid of going to sleep.
You think he's afraid of sleeping? He loves sleeping.
Yeah, but the Jeeper doesn't. The Jeeper.
It's
the Creeper doesn't sleep.
The Jeeper be creeping.
He does sleep for 23 years. What are you talking about?
He hibernates.
Okay.
I guess, but it's not like I don't think he'd be scared. Though.
Freddy can literally like manifest anything in his dream world and pull you down there. Like, my guy.
Do you think the Creeper would be able to fight back in the dream? Where other people, I mean, he's a demon, whereas other people
he would
wouldn't
fight
be
the
able
same
to.
thing. It's literally Freddy versus Jason, dude. He's a demonic looking dude who can get hair.
True.
Did they both survive that movie?
I mean, Jason.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna. No.
Okay. All right, we're moving Freddy along because of Ben. I think I maybe agree. Here's an interesting one I paired up. Speaking of Jason versus Leatherface.
Jason.
Jason, because Leatherface is just a normal dude who's a serial killer, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
Leatherface
based
is
off
just
the real life.
some deranged dude.
What exactly is Jason?
Jason is.
I'm legitimately asking because I haven't seen any of the movies where they describe what happened to him, why he's who he is.
He was a kid who was drowned in Camp Crystal Lake, and his mother was the killer. I think.
Yeah,
his mother
was. I know that his mother was killed in the first one.
But then it gets into some weird stuff.
Back. That's it.
Where it's something like there's like a ritual, and like if his like at the end of Freddy vs. Jason was like his mask floats back into the water, like he comes back. He doesn't die.
It's like
there's a supernatural element.
But yeah, there's a supernatural thing with Freddy or with Jason.
I've just never seen what that supernatural element is before. Like I've only seen a few of the movies, and they're all just kids dying the whole damn time or counselors.
Yeah, dude,
dying.
Don't have sex before you're married.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
that's the whole
thing. If you don't, you're fine.
So we're moving on with Jason there.
Oh yeah. Leatherface. I mean, he's scary, but just don't go to Texas. You're fine.
If this ends with Freddy versus Jason, I swear
it's not because they're. I can't.
I don't know, man.
They just got into the same bracket that has to be moved on to the left side.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Next one, the Battle of Puppets: Jigsaw versus Chucky.
Chucky, because Jigsaw actually isn't a horror villain. It's the old man who's fighting cancer the whole time. So Chucky is an actual serial killer put into a doll's body. Chucky will win this.
I was gonna say Jigsaw is like psychotic Home Alone. He's like just creating these elaborate situations.
You get everything that is involved with Jigsaw. That includes the person controlling Jigsaw. And
yeah, but why does Jigsaw do what he does? He wouldn't put Chucky into a trap because he doesn't know Chucky's in a friggin' doll. He's making the people pay for their penance and earn the right to save themselves through torture. So, I mean, what is he going to make Chucky do? Become a doll again?
I mean...
Like, Jigsaw on his own has no power. Well, he's going to put you through trials.
Can Chucky get out of one of Jigsaw's puzzles if he put him in a puzzle?
Yes, he's 2 foot tall.
Oh, yeah.
It's a doll.
Okay, so if Jigsaw knew that Chucky was coming for him, do you think the Batman argument, with adequate prep time, can Jigsaw shimmy his way out of whatever situation?
How would Jigsaw find out which doll it is? Because the Chucky doll line is
they're already battling.
He knows he's coming. Like
okay, so if we're putting
Chucky will have his tricks, but so will
Mortal
Jigsaw.
Kombat style. Yes. Chucky versus Jigsaw. Chucky is whooping a old man's ass in 5 seconds. That's it. Because Jigsaw is an old man with cancer.
Yeah, but no, I see where you're coming from.
Throw a couple barbed wires at him?
Have you seen Freddy versus Jason?
I'm not picturing Mortal Kombat style like fight. Like no, just literally an old man there. No, I'm picturing like Taylor said, everything.
They're both in their elements. They're in their elements.
So he knows he's coming. He's setting up for him. He's laying traps. He's making a plan. He's an elaborate planner. Do you think he'd stand any kind of chance?
Yes, Chucky also lays traps.
Okay.
Have you seen Chucky?
I mean, I'm kind of deferring to you on this one because, you know, like we all know, I'm not the biggest horror fan, but I have to say, I've seen parts of Bride of Chucky, and that one.
That's the worst one.
That's the worst one.
Go watch Child's Play, dude.
That sequence where his wife traps the dude in the trailer, and then they start getting it on in the trailer with a friggin' doll, sold me on the fact that Chucky is just absolutely stupid as an idea. So
Chucky is a terrible idea, but in this matchup, like hear me out. If you see a doll coming at you with a butcher knife, kick it. It will fly across the room.
Hit it with a chair.
It's not a problem. But in this matchup with an old man and cancer, I mean, what's he gonna do? Okay, so if Chucky gets into a trap, he loses a doll arm. It doesn't affect him. It's a doll.
Oh yeah, he won't feel any of the.
It's just the
sacrifice.
spirit of the killer in
I
there.
guess it depends on the trap, though. Like going into a chipper.
Soul sucking machine. Tell me what trap that's made of.
What happens
wood
if he has to
chipper?
crawl through a wood chipper to get out? Where's the soul go?
But see, here's the thing: is with Jigsaw's traps, they always give you a chance to survive. You got to make a choice though.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
That's
Chucky's
true, too.
smart enough
Jigsaw is
to-
gonna give him too much of a chance. Chucky's gonna manipulate it. Boom. Done.
That's part of the battle.
So what you're saying is Jigsaw at his core is still too soft because he's going to give him a chance.
I mean, not Saw, just part of his psyche. But yeah,
You get why I paired those two together, right?
no.
No.
Okay, just
Puppet?
saying.
Because there's
Well,
puppet.
the puppets, and there's also a humanoid master controlling that puppet too, and stuff. Like basically, that's why I was getting at there. But whatever. Moving on.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why the people or the guys are also in consideration for the battle as well. But
The minds behind them kind of thing.
yeah. But all right, moving on. Battle of Crazies. We got Hannibal Lecter, Sir Hannibal Lecter, and Norman Bates.
Hannibal.
It's kind of like
Hannibal, I guess. I
Well,
mean, he's the one who's in jail.
Yeah. The only reason I'm going to say Hannibal is because, what was the other guy again?
Norman Bates.
This is the guy
Psycho.
from Psycho, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
a lot more unhinged.
Multiple
Like a
personality
lot
disorder.
more unhinged. Yeah. So I feel like Hannibal would think circles around him on how to
Yeah.
beat
Yep.
him.
That's what I was thinking also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have you seen Hannibal, Andrew?
Yes. It's been a long time though.
So that means no.
Most of these answers, if it's yes, it's going to come with it's a long time. It's been a long time.
I feel like I like this battle right here. I hope y'all see it as well. Pennywise versus
Okay.
Vecna.
Vecna,
Interesting.
the D&D character.
Yes.
The Stranger Things iteration of him, probably.
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say you have to clarify because this is a D&D character. I was like, what?
We're talking about TV shows and movies, Ben.
This tells
Okay.
you the depth of geekdom that Ben thrives in. He immediately
like-
went straight to D&D and went straight past Stranger Things. He went straight past the normal zeitgeist version and right into his origins.
Yes, purely off Vecna's strength on Stranger Things, and possibly going to get stronger here. We don't know.
Pennywise.
That one's tough for me, honestly.
Right? I was happy to think of these two together.
Like, I would like to say Pennywise, but I feel like Pennywise's entire motivation is just to feed. And like, it's smart in how it gets people to fear it, and the reason. But when you boil it all down, the only purpose is it's hungry. And Vecna, I feel like there's a lot more sentience behind it. There's a lot more, at least in this version.
World
there's-
domination, basically.
Yeah, there's actual like motivation beyond purely carnal, like, wants.
Yeah. Yep. What?
He's a planner.
I mean, the whole thing about Pennywise is being scared, right?
Yeah, he prefers to eat his meals when they're specifically kids when they're terrified because it's
Gotcha.
like seasoning.
Would Vecna be afraid of Pennywise? I guess we can go there too.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like anybody would be, but I don't know.
Pennywise is a part of the Deadlight, so I'm pretty sure Vecna ain't got no chance there, man, and all in his underworld.
That's
But
true.
he also has his own
'cause
world.
It's the Deadlight.
He's the Deadlight. It's a supernatural, like Cthulhu-style monster versus an upset teen in his little dungeon. Okay. I mean,
I wonder how Vecna's powers would affect him. Not how it would affect Pennywise. Would it be any help?
Pennywise manipulates. It's all. If you're basing it solely off like the books and the movies, like I wouldn't say sleight of hand, but like illusion
Yeah.
and such, and manipulation.
Mhm.
Like Vecna is just like, God, I hate using that term Vecna. It's not Vecna, but
telepathy and stuff like that.
Yeah, he
I mean,
can
when
just
when you
says his
boil him
name,
down,
not
it's
who he is.
telepathy and stuff.
yeah, he's a super powered little kid who got left alone in a dark place for too long.
Guess you could say that. All right.
I could say that.
I mean, he does have his own like underworld. Pennywise is just in this little city, you know. It's like what? I'm just kidding. Pennywise,
As badass of a creature as Pennywise is, my boy just sleeps in the sewer.
exactly.
I mean, no,
he's
it's
a bug in a cave. Come on.
Yeah.
Here, Mike Myers.
Okay.
Versus Frankenstein.
Michael Myers,
Michael Myers. No, I prefer
Not
Mike
Shrek.
Myers.
not Shrek.
Fucking Austin Powers out here versus Frankenstein.
Or Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, sorry, Frankenstein's monster. Thank you.
I'm actually going to pick Michael Myers here because Frankenstein's
Yeah.
monster, he's strong and stuff, but he has no idea like what he's even doing when he's doing it. He's like a big child.
Yeah.
Like
But
I
then
feel
again,
like
they
he's
do
not
say
gonna...
They do say Mike Myers. It has the brain of a child.
Yeah, true. I feel like Michael Myers has more of that want to kill behind him, though. I feel like,
Yeah.
like he'd be more likely to just go on a murderous rampage, as we've seen. Whereas Frankenstein, like you said the other day when you watched that movie, he was like, and throws the girl in the water and didn't really know what he was doing.
No. Okay. Yeah, I think you see Mike Myers in that one. Michael Myers, sorry. Side note, new Frankenstein movie coming out where they're going to try to do their best rendition of the classic. Andrew Garfield playing the Doctor Frankenstein. Oscar Isaac playing the monster, and Mia Goth playing the Bride of Frankenstein. So that should be
Interesting.
Should be an interesting cast right there for that rendition.
Honestly, I'm kind of down with Oscar Isaac doing anything weird after Moon Knight.
Yeah, right. Yep. And I kind of want to see more Andrew Garfield out there. I need more than just Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's underrated for sure.
He's in a lot of like low tier stuff that I actually enjoyed. What's that Netflix movie he did? It was like a theater movie, and it's a sing along, and I actually enjoyed it. I forget what it's called, but let's get go. Yeah, it's actually. A musical.
Yeah. Isn't it about the dude?
The Rent,
who did like West Side? Yeah.
He
Rent.
wrote Rent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jade's screaming at me right now. All right, let's get going on this one. We're almost done. The Thing, monster, the alien, whatever he is, versus Emotep. Come on, Emotep.
That is an interesting pair up.
Very interesting.
That is definitely interesting. I don't know how to tackle this one. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's give Emotep his full powers, and the Thing is the Thing. It just be thinging.
Is Anaximanoon there to be used as leverage?
Just as Emotep.
Okay.
Just Emotep.
Okay. I'm curious to know what's happening behind this wide smile that Ben has on his face right now.
It's the Thing.
It's computing.
The Thing is the Thing. Yeah, you don't know if it's the Thing or not. That's the whole
Thing.
One up. And then it turns into a monster, and it's like blah 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 blah. Now, I mean, Imhotep's also an Egyptian cursed dude, so I don't know how you would kill him. But also, how would you kill
like a demigod?
I mean, he has the power of sand, not fire, which is what you need to kill the Thing. So, I mean,
true. That's true.
I don't know.
I mean, just knee jerk gut is the Thing's gonna like. If you're giving them the whole resources to do their thing, Imhotep's just gonna be like, whoa, with his sand powers and make a face of himself and go, I'm big scary. And then the Thing's just gonna be busy like, nah, dude, I'm like copying all of your followers and we're gonna jump you. Turn into like tentacle boys. Like,
true. I mean, really, the Thing could use a sneak attack. But then could it kill Emotep? That's a tough one. That really is tough. I feel like Emotep's not going to really do anything against the Thing. I feel like it's more of a question of how's the Thing going to tackle Emotep.
The Thing could turn into Brendan or take control of Brendan Fraser, and Brendan Fraser kills Emotep eventually. So
maybe
it was, or there could be like along. 4 Brendan Frasers against Emotep, and then it's done.
Or we could even bring out the Scorpion King too. Terrible.
No, let's not. Let's not. Let's leave that.
Or an army of mummy pygmies.
Exactly. Are we going to Thing?
I'm going.
Yeah, I feel like yeah.
All right. So this last one, I had trouble thinking of characters that I know Andrew would definitely know about, because there's obscure characters out there, like whatever, The Conjuring, The Nun, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
If it's not Ghostface Killer versus a Xenomorph, I'm done.
Wow.
What if it was half of that?
Okay.
Alien versus
Ghostface
Predator.
Killer.
Alien versus Predator in this bitch. Whatever they're
There's
called.
no Ghostface Killer in the horror mashup bracket?
I forgot.
What?
I mean, it's just a fucking idiot running around with a knife. They're dumb as shit. They're literally dumb as shit in all the movies.
I mean, they are. They're terrible, but it's still great. It's a classic.
Ghostface Killer versus Freddy? Come on.
Alien wins versus Predator.
Definitely.
I mean, Predator literally won in Alien versus Predator.
But Xenomorphs are literally like a biomass style, like, just breed. They're insects. They just don't stop.
We're talking about one Predator versus one
Predator versus one
Xenomorph.
alien.
That's the battle here.
The Predator's going to win.
Okay, that's the answer.
Yeah.
But that's also not why a Predator would go. Predator ain't going to go in and kill one Xenomorph.
If he was put into a battle, like you said earlier, then yes, he is.
No, but that's not the thing. It's not a battle. It's a 1v1. Because if he's put into a world infested with Xenomorphs, okay, is he already been fighting a bunch of them and tired?
It says Xenomorph, not Xenomorphs.
Exactly.
This is the Dungeon Master talking right now.
You can't just say he's on a planet already fighting Xenomorphs. It is, oh no, I woke up in a room with one Xenomorph. The Predator's going to kill it in 2 seconds.
I mean, in Alien vs. Predator, he killed multiple Xenomorphs.
And what happened to the Predators?
And including the Queen Xenomorph.
And what happened to the Predators?
Did they all die?
All of them died except for the last one, and he got turned into a hybrid of the two. Because the Xenomorph,
right.
the whole thing with the Xenomorphs is that they implant themselves into the bodies, and then they basically create a combo of the gene seed.
That's right. They left it. He had an alien coming out of him in the ship,
and that was AVP2, where it's like it's a Xenomorph Predator, and I was like, what the fuck
AVP2,
is this?
That was terrible.
But yeah, 1v1, Predator's gonna win.
I think that's where we're going. That's what it's been the whole time, 1v1. So we gotta go Predator here.
So Side note, I feel like I'm one of the only people on Earth that absolutely, even to this day, loves Prometheus.
Oh, I love it. It's the first movie, the first Prometheus, so good.
Yeah, I didn't see Covenant.
Never saw it.
The cinematography and the world building is fantastic. As an Aliens movie, it's terrible. But as a standalone, hey, kind of extended thing, beautiful.
Jade and I were working our way through the Alien movies, I think last Halloween, actually, and we got to... God, what's the terrible one from 1997? Revolution?
Revelation, Revolution.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And we just struggled after that because
you just need to watch 1 and 2. That's it.
So I could just watch. I could just watch 1 and 2 and enjoy Prometheus.
Prometheus Prometheus shows you what the Xenomorphs are beyond just aliens, and it shows it kind of goes more into the world building of where humans even come from. And stuff like that, like humans, Xenomorphs, and another race. All these people's place in the universe.
Okay, because I always thought I had to see them all before I watched that. That's why I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I'll watch.
Honestly,
that the Xenomorphs were created by the same people that created humans.
Stop talking, then.
No, I'm just saying you're told the reason why they exist. Yeah, you're told the reason why they exist, and it's pretty brutal.
Okay,
dude, I'm so sad that Neil Blomkamp's version didn't come out because that was going to be so good. It was going to replace 3 and follow Aliens, and I was ready for it.
Yeah.
God,
I loved Aliens.
So was Covenant not good, Ben?
I forget Covenant.
It was fine. It felt more of like an Aliens movie where it was just like
battle it
just
out.
bloody xenomorphs just ripping apart peasants, and but they kind of tied back into the Prometheus storyline and how they did that. Like the story was kind of like, okay, this is fine.
Okay.
All I've seen is like the opening
outside of the story is great
with the android returning all those tubes of the goo to the engineer's homeworld, and I was like, oh dear lord, he just like wiped out the entire planet. Anyways,
yeah. But that's the thing. That's God, we're going into a bracket, but going into Prometheus. No, Covenant, like that's what ruined it for me. I was like, it seemed like such a cool idea, and it was a dope moment, but it also was like, okay, well then what was the point of talking about these people then?
That was
like,
the only connective tissue to Prometheus.
Everything. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So what's next, Taylor?
We're going back. Freddy versus Jason.
Oh my God. At least this is easy. Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy.
And I'm just going to put Freddy as beats Chucky and Hannibal. It doesn't matter who moves on there, right? Oh, because is Hannibal moving on?
No.
Moving on from what?
From Hannibal or Chucky?
I mean... I feel like the only thing Hannibal has going for him is just his mind. Beyond that, he's just a cannibal.
But if you've seen the Chucky movies, he ain't that smart. So
yeah, he's really dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, all Chucky has going for him is a freaking knife. That's it.
And whatever he sets up trap wise and stuff. I want to go.
I feel like Hannibal's too smart to be bested by.
It also doesn't matter because Freddy's whooping.
I feel like
an
intelligent individual looking at a doll with a knife would know what to do. So I'm going to give it to Hannibal. Honestly,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Hannibal versus Freddy. Done.
Yeah, Freddy's already marked down for me. Pennywise, Michael Myers. Pennywise. All right.
No one can seem to kill him, but if you eat him, I mean, it's pretty hard to come back from that.
I mean, you don't even have to eat him. Just hit him into that little dong, like deadlight stare.
Oh, yeah,
you're done.
The Thing versus Predator.
The Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would know how to spot an alien life form. I mean,
they do battle their whole lives and stuff like that on that planet, basically, whatever the hell that's called.
What planet?
I forget what it's called. And
doesn't matter because that's not a part of the situation. We're not bringing in extras.
Well,
we're
what
just
I'm saying,
like two people in their elements.
They have hunting experience. That's his background.
Yeah, they have hunting. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would see an alien. He would know how to do it.
Literally, that's all they do is battle.
Pennywise. He's got a freaking plasma gun on his shoulder. So I mean,
Pennywise versus Predator.
Another alien, technically.
Yeah, but this is also sounds like Captain America versus, I don't know,
an alien.
Ego. Ego the planet.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's Pennywise.
I feel like the Predator... Okay, so this is the way I'm looking at it, is he's fighting his way up the rank. So he's already gone through 3 battles.
He fought a Xenomorph, the Thing, and now he's fighting Pennywise. Pennywise.
And I mean, Pennywise in its ultimate form is just a very large alien.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You think he'd be able to do what the kids did, find his living form and attack it?
No, dude, the Predator would just beat the shit out of that form. He would I mean, he's got all the tools and the weaponry. That's the thing, is that like the kids don't have weapons. They're just trying to like use heart and use love.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like
Predator is just coming in there like, nah, son.
That's what I'm saying. Like here's something to think about.
Though.
Hunt down the specimen, the alien, basically, not Pennywise.
Here's something to think about, though. Like I know from at surface level, brutality and strength sounds like it should trump whatever the kids do. Like, oh, if kids beat him, then obviously the Predator could. But I think it's pretty well established that the lack of influence and fear on other beings is what does the alien in. Yeah. It needs to put the fear out there. So
Predator ain't scared of that thing.
Physical, fisticuffs from a Predator isn't going to beat him necessarily.
Yeah, but again, Predator ain't scared. His whole reason for living is hunt.
True.
Kill.
Yeah. That's
ready.
true, but do you think that Pennywise might be able to dig and find something that he would be scared of, though? We don't know a lot about predators.
A massive's even worse.
I mean, at the end of the day, if kids cannot be scared of it.
Out of a sake for a more interesting battle at the end, I'll pick Pennywise.
I mean, if kids can overcome fear of it, I'm pretty sure a predator could. I mean,
yeah. At least he would knock him back scared for the next 20-some years. Is it 20?
Yeah.
Yes. 20 or 40. 30? I don't remember how, but yeah, it's a while.
Want to read? You can Google some. People have asked this question before. There is likely nothing Pennywise could transform to make the predator fear him. If he turns into some great horror, the predator would just think he'll make a great trophy. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
He's a trophy hunter, dude. You imagine putting deadlights up on your trophy mantle? Oh my god, oh, wait. We're pretty dope.
The predator is an extraterrestrial creature who hunts. He has plenty of high-tech gadgets. Pennywise is an extraterrestrial entity who preys on the innocent.
Yeah, like you got this murder alien coming in here. You know, kill some stuff.
I thought
it is a machine of war.
I thought it'd be Pennywise, but I'm on the predator train here.
Yeah, we're well past this now, but it's 30-year cycles that it sleeps, and I don't remember
27.
this, but. This says after feeding, it would resume hibernation for approximately 30 years before reappearing.
Yeah. Are we talking Pennywise or Jeepers Creepers?
Pennywise.
Oh,
Pennywise all day.
Well,
but
the sleeping.
I forgot about this detail. It's been on Earth for millions of years. It predates humans. When humans started popping up. Yeah, when humans started evolving and actually settling in the area, it woke up and started feeding.
That makes sense. I remember hearing that now.
Who helped them evolve? The predator.
They're in cahoots.
All right. Who's winning? Freddy versus a predator?
Freddy.
Your reasoning is just because he's Freddy?
It's really hard to beat Freddy. It really is hard to beat Freddy.
Welcome to my table. My reasoning. The predator comes to kill a scary person. He kills him. Freddy reverts back to the dream world. The predator has to sleep. Freddy comes back, gets his revenge. Yoink, it's Freddy.
I forget, how did they attack Freddy in the dreams? It's been a minute since I've seen Freddy.
Fire.
No, but like, how did they actually were able to... Didn't they bring Freddy to the real world out of their dream or something?
In Freddy vs. Jason, they brought Freddy to the real world.
I thought they did that in the first movie as well.
Well, I mean, he comes into the real world, but it's also in this lucid dream state. It depends on how long you've slept for, and
I thought it was something
if you're in his world.
Holy water and a cross on his bones should mostly do the trick to get rid of this dream demon, is what they refer to him as.
Yeah, that's.
But if you want to be sure, stabbing Freddy Krueger with his own gloves will do a lot of good damage.
I was mostly saying, mostly saying, how did they had him in the dream? They were running from the dream, but I remember they would wake up I think they were holding on to him in the dream, and they woke up.
Yeah, if you're touching him and you're holding, you can bring him back into the real world.
You don't think Predator can handle?
Pretty sure.
Slash a couple times while he's holding on to him and wake up.
I mean, Predator's gonna fight until he blows himself up. So
yeah, in fairness, the Predator will just blow. Yeah, he'll blow himself up at the end if it all else fails.
That's the thing I'm thinking is that it's gonna be a Dookum, a Rock'em Sock'em Dookum Bops, and Predator's gonna blow up. Freddy's gonna come back when someone's scared of him.
Yeah.
Because you don't get rid of Freddy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. He's infinite. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know. I like to think of it that way.
Let's go figure. You back the nightmare fuel.
No, it's the scariest motherfucker I've ever known about. I can't sleep sometimes thinking about him.
All right, so I think is Freddy our winner here?
Yeah, Freddy all day,
Yeah,
baby.
he was-
he's
I
gonna
guess so.
He was a
weasel
shock
his
favorite.
way. I want to say Predator though. Like, I mean, Predator's gonna beat him down. The thing that has that gives Freddy a leg is that he's gonna just come back and mess with him.
Predator is Predator gave me like thinking about him more, think of his skills and everything. He shocks me more in this list than I thought he would. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm surprised he. I mean, he is. He's there. That's what they are. They're just trained to fight, basically. So.
Yeah, but it's kind of almost like the Frankenstein-esque issue though, where I don't know if Predator is going to have the mental knowledge to be like, oh, I need to bring Freddy out of his dream world and kill him. Like, it's just
I think he's
and the whole
smarter than
thing
a
where you have to
13-year-old.
stab him with his the whole thing where you have to stab him with his own gloves to do really good damage too. Like, how do you figure that out? Like, as just a off the street like tough guy, just gonna rip his hands off and stab him.
Yeah, it took how many teenagers dying for them to figure that out?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think what would happen is like he would kill him the first time and be like, okay, I'm good, and he comes back and he continuously battles. I think he is also smart enough as a fighter to understand he needs to find different ways
to adapt.
To adapt to the situation. So I don't know. And also, I guess it depends on the Predator too, because I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger hid out in mud and beat his ass. So there's that. All right, y'all. Let's get on out of here. We're past the 20-minute mark that Ben said we need to finish, so he needs to go.
that's the go. That's the go.
Happy Halloween to everyone out there. I hope you don't get too crazy on a Tuesday night, but you know, turn up on a Tuesday.
I swear to God, if no one sends in somebody like a photo of being egged or like toilet paper, I'm going to be so upset.
Right. Send us all your funny Halloween shit, everyone. We want to see it. So, Angie, you have something to say before we get out of here?
I don't know.
Okay, Ben, you got something to say before we get out of here?
I don't know.
Egg your local government house. Throw toilet paper over your mother's home, okay?
Okay.
Let's do some hood rat shit with our hood rat friends. Get out there, be real, celebrate, eat some candy corn.
Love it.
Birds aren't real.
Birds aren't real. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all
I really hope
later.
nobody listens to any of that.